But as you're just joining us here, we're ready to go for the Straight Talk Wireless 500 into 3 and 4 into the Geico restart zones. And we are officially green. The Straight Talk Wireless 500 is underway from Phoenix. Ross Chastain, your pole sitter, great launch for him. Chris Buescher as well, as they're already trying to fan out behind. That's Ryan Preece attacking Kyle Larson in the 5. Blaney up on the top of 3 as they come up off turn 2 for the first time. And down the backstretch for the first time, Chastain is clear nearly into 3 and 4. And Berry, though, still there on the outside, up off of turn 4 for the first time. And it's going to be Ross Chastain and not Josh Berry leading the opening lap this afternoon from Phoenix. Chris Buescher up here in the 17, trying to be a little bit aggressive, but Chastain clear up off of turn 2. They're 4 wide back in the background there nearly. Early on, good run here for Ryan Preece. Now Preece and Keselowski have the same paint scheme, so we should not really try and get these two mixed up, but look at this gaggle of cars back here, all battling it out. Further back in the pack, Zane Smith on the top, on the bottom there. Cody Ware, Austin Hill back in the car this weekend and for RCR in that 33 as they are 4 wide nearly again. Up off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Winner last time out in Todd Gilliland, looking to have another strong run. But Berry now to the lead up off of turn 4. Josh Berry for the Wood Brothers out in front from Phoenix. I mean, he's had a really good season so far. RFK in general really have done well. Buescher, same story really. 8th in the first 2 races at Daytona and at Atlanta, and then you got a 16th in COTA. So, I mean, RFK, they have done a great job to start the season off. And looking to continue that momentum here today from Phoenix. Chastain looking to the bottom of Berry, can't quite get there, and Chastain a little bit of a checkup off of the corner. Could open the door maybe for Chris Buescher. Try and get to the outside, not quite there yet. Both of these two looking for their first stage wins of the year. Here comes Chastain to the bottom. This is his opportunity. Can he clear him? He does. Chastain back to the point here in Phoenix as Anthony Alfredo's blowing up in the pits. Alfredo's blowing up, and it's going to be day over for the Hendrick Motorsports number 48 car. But into 3 and 4 for the final time in stage 1. Ross Chastain is going to take it late from Berry, and Ross Chastain wins stage 1 from Phoenix. Josh Berry second, Buescher third, Chase Elliott the top 5 with Blaney, Larson, Shane Van Gisbergen, Connor Zilisch, and Daniel Suarez, the top 10 getting points in this opening stage from Phoenix Raceway. 59 laps to the end of stage 2 here from Phoenix. Into the Geico restart zones, we're back underway in the Straight Talk Wireless 500. Stage 2 underway as they head down to turn 1 here. Chase Elliott, and they're fanning out in the background. Hamlin diving 4 wide into 1. Big dive for Hamlin. Elliott as well. Look at Denny Hamlin in the 11 car on the bottom. 4 wide up off of 2. Buescher swapping to the bottom, trying to get to the lead. Race to the inside of Elliott. Still 3 wide up off of 4. Here comes Chris Buescher trying to get to Chastain. Can't quite get there. And you see how aggressive these restarts are. They're 4 wide still. Logano in the middle there with Reddick as well. Hocevar being aggressive, trying to get it to 4. They're 4 wide up off of turn 2. Sketchy as they come down the back straightaway now. 3 wide up front, and Chastain still leading the way over Chris Buescher, Elliott, and Preece. But now Denny Hamlin, new guy up in the top 5. First time today we've seen the 11 up front. He finished 11th in stage 1. And being aggressive early here in stage 2. Josh Berry's right back up here, the runner-up in stage 1, trying to get back up to where he was at the end of the opening stage. Connor Zilisch starting to fall backwards though as Chase Elliott going for the lead on Ross Chastain, side by side for the lead, up off of turn 4. But Chastain hanging on the bottom. Yeah, Chastain's going to hang on. Elliott now under attack from Buescher again, maybe. But Elliott lunges, not quite close enough though, through turns 1 and 2. Still side by side. Elliott trying to maybe take it 3 wide. He will. Elliott to the bottom. 3 wide in Phoenix. Can Elliott get the lead on the bottom? Yes, he does. Chase Elliott's clear to the lead. What a pass for Chase Elliott. He is your new race leader. Chris Buescher stays second. Chastain drops to third. That was a move I think that has been waiting for a while in this Napa number 9. Elliott to the point with 101 laps to go overall in this race. As Blaney's pitting, green flag stops have started. I knew we were going to have to see green flag stops, so the first round of stops come in, and mainly it was some of the back markers first, but Elliott and Buescher, they stay out a little bit longer than everyone else. SVG as well comes into the pit lane. So first wave of pit stops happening here. Chase Elliott is coming into the pits this time. Chris Buescher as well. Yep, here comes everyone else, it looks like. They're the only two who have not pitted. Briscoe going after Allmendinger. And Allmendinger and Briscoe pitting. Allmendinger... Oh, he got into the tires. Allmendinger got into the tires. Doesn't look like it's too big a damage, maybe. Oh, Blaney! Blaney! Caution is out. As Ryan Blaney got into the tires. Oh boy, Ryan Blaney. Caution is out, and I'm not quite sure who's the race leader. Into the Geico restart zones. We're back underway from Phoenix. 16 to go in stage 2. Good launch already, 3 wide, a bit further back, 4 wide, fanning out into 1. Larson on the bottom there, Suarez trying to go even lower. Buescher's clear, here comes the 5 of Larson. Last time we were here, he won a championship. He's up here trying to fight for a stage win. Chastain up high. Look at all these new names up here all of a sudden. Ty Gibbs, Cole Custer, Michael McDowell, Chase Briscoe. Buescher and Chastain still side by side. Buescher trying to get clear as they head through 1 and 2. Elliott in the middle of 3. Preece is there, Keselowski's there. Chastain trying to hang on to the win of stage 2, but here comes Larson to the inside, looking to take it away. Off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway now. Chastain trying to sweep the stages. Buescher to the outside now in the 17 car. Can't quite get there. But coming up off of turn 4, it's going to be Ross Chastain who sweeps the stages at Phoenix. Dominant display here for Ross Chastain. Larson second, Buescher third, Jones, Gibbs your top 5 with Josh Berry, Briscoe, Suarez, Brad Keselowski, and Chase Elliott your top 10 here in stage number 2 from Phoenix Raceway. 59 laps to the end of this race. Chastain and Larson on the front row. Into the Geico restart zones. We're back underway from Phoenix. 59 to go. It's Larson who leads at the line. Buescher immediately taking it 3 wide on Jones and Gibbs into 1 and 2. Maybe even after your leaders. Buescher's there 3 wide for the lead up off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway now. Down the back straightaway, 3 wide. Gibbs jumping to the middle-ish line. Buescher still 3 into 3 and 4. What a run by the 17 of Chris Buescher. Trying to get to lead. Chastain leads at the line. 58 laps to go. Jones in the middle. Larson up high as they enter 1 and 2. Chris Buescher to the lead at Phoenix. Ty Gibbs trying to take second place away up off of 2. Jones gets up into 4th. Larson dropping back. He's now going to swap to the bottom. Here comes the 5. Briscoe's right there. Briscoe going to force it to the middle. Jones up the track. Saw it coming and he kind of backed out a little bit. But it's Chris Buescher clear. Ty Gibbs still looking for second. And into 3 and 4. Elliott, Keselowski trying to get by Jones. Gibbs on the inside of Chastain. Kyle Busch, first time we've seen him all afternoon. He's trying to get up into the top 10. The man in second. 4.7 seconds back. Oh, Gregson's blowing up in the 4 car. If he can't make it back, it will be a caution. I don't think Gregson's going to make it back. No, he's coming to a stop here in 3 and 4. Caution is out. Not at all what Chris Buescher wants to see. To the end of the Straight Talk Wireless 500. Into the Geico restart zone. We're back racing in Phoenix. 32 to go. Ty Gibbs gonna immediately take it 3 wide into turn 1 on Buescher and Kyle Busch. 4 wide further back off of 2, Buescher in the middle. Everyone keeps it straight. Busch and Buescher side by side into 3 and 4. Elliott jumps to the bottom of 3 now. Kyle Busch trying to fight on the outside. Busch will lead the lap, 31 to go from Phoenix. Buescher is still there, but Kyle Busch clear to the lead. Buescher, though, still trying to fight back. Kyle Busch is clear to the lead. Through 3 and up off of turn 4. 30 laps to the checkered flag here from Phoenix. With Straight Talk Wireless 500, Elliott to the bottom of Gibbs. What a move by Chase Elliott. Can he clear him, though? Gibbs still there on the outside. Ryan Preece back up into the top 5. McDowell trying to fight Larson, can't quite get there. Still side by side for 3rd. Kyle Busch out in front here from Phoenix, looking to grab his first win in 90 races. This 9 car is absolutely rapid right now. Off of 4, Elliott under a tenth, under 5.5 tenths now. Elliott is flying. This Napa number 9 is going to be a problem for Kyle Busch to try and defend. The 2 of them pulling away from the rest of the field. Kyle Busch really struggled off of 4 there, got a little loose. Chase Elliott trying to grab what would be a great win for this number 19. 13 to go for Kyle Busch. Elliott is there. Elliott to the bottom. Can he get there? Will Busch block it? No. Elliott to the inside, looking to take the lead away from Kyle Busch. Busch hanging tough on the outside, though. Elliott's still there. Side by side down the back straightaway from Phoenix. Elliott on the bottom, Busch on the top. Off of 4. Elliott checks up, still side by side, 12 to go. Elliott on the bottom should be able to clear Kyle Busch right here. And he's clear. Chase Elliott back to the point. But now comes into that help I said. Austin Hill not too far up the road. Here comes the 8. He is still on the bumper of Elliott up off of 4. 7 to go. Now where do you go? Where do you make the pass of your Elliott? Austin Hill not going to be a threat. He is going to let Elliott to the inside. Up off of turn 2. Down the back straightaway now. And Kyle Busch is stuck behind him. Oh, it's over for Kyle Busch. He has to get by Austin Hill right now. Gap is up to 7 tenths nearly. Austin Hill might have just won the race for Chase Elliott. I don't think we're going to see one. Down the back straightaway, coming up to the white flag. Kyle Busch is slow. Busch is pitting. Kyle Busch doesn't have enough. He took a gamble on fuel. White flag. 1 to go for Chase Elliott. And Kyle Busch doesn't have enough. A lot of guys don't have enough. Pushing too much. Ty Gibbs, one of them, who doesn't have enough fuel. Chase Elliott, though, he does have enough. He's pushing to the checkered. Down the backstretch for the final time into 3 and 4. Chase Elliott and Napa Auto Parts going back to victory lane. Chase Elliott wins in Phoenix. Ryan Preece is going to come home runner-up for the 2nd time in his career. Chris Buescher 3rd. Brad Keselowski, RFK 234. Michael McDowell top 5. Larson, Briscoe, Gilliland, William Byron, and it's going to be rounding out the top 10, Ross Chastain. Absolutely crazy. Elliott comes home victorious in the end. We'll look at the race results here on the left-hand side of your screen. It is Chase Elliott who comes home victorious over Ryan Preece, Chris Buescher, and Brad Keselowski. All three RFK cars finished second, third, and fourth. And then Michael McDowell rounding out your top 5. Then you got Kyle Larson, Chase Briscoe, Todd Gilliland, William Byron, and Ross Chastain, your top 10. AJ Allmendinger, Connor Zilisch, Daniel Suarez, Joey Logano, and Zane Smith, your top 15. Tyler Reddick, John Hunter Nemechek, Shane Van Gisbergen, Erik Jones, Denny Hamlin, your top 20. Josh Berry, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Cody Ware, and Kyle Busch on the lead lap to 24th. Then you got Ty Dillon in 25th. Ty Gibbs, 26th, looked good late, but doesn't come through in the end. Cole Custer, 27th. Bubba Wallace, 28th. Carson Hocevar, 29th. And then Austin Dillon would finish 30th. Riley Herbst, 31st. Austin Cindric, 32nd. Austin Hill, 33rd. And then the retirements, Noah Gragson, 34th. Ryan Blaney, 35th. Bell, 36th. And Anthony Alfredo would finish in 37th place. But that will do it from Phoenix. We'll get the updated points on your screen in a moment. All right, and leaving Phoenix, Chris Buescher takes over the lead of the point standings for RFK Racing over Shane Van Gisbergen, and now Ross Chastain up into third place. Then you got Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Preece, Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Todd Gilliland, Daniel Suarez, Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch, AJ Allmendinger, and William Byron, the drivers in the chase if it started today. But obviously, we've still got 22 races to figure out who's going to be in the chase and who's not. But we'll see you next weekend in Las Vegas, Nevada for the Pennzoil 400, and we'll catch you then.